Let's see, am I live? We're going live. Let's tweet it out, let people know. Oh boy. Do I have some things to say? Okay, tweet it out. How's it going, Wild Potato? How's it going, David? Alright, so I am near the end of the game where I was yesterday. I think I got to nowhere, the antique shop. But before I get started, I just watched Microsoft's E3 presentation and underwhelmed. That's like the very least I can say. Like, that's the highest compliment I can give them. Underwhelming. I am so confused to why they're still in the console business. Throughout the entire presentation, they had this little tagline that said, console launch exclusive. Xbox One console launch exclusive. Now, when you break that down, it's exclusive on a console, on their console, or maybe consoles in general, during a launch period, and then it'll be on Windows 10. What's the point of having an Xbox One anymore? Why would you want to buy that system and not buy a PC or upgrade your PC to 4K if you care about 4K? I think pretty much everyone, like 1080p is good enough. Just like 3D TV. No one was sold on 3D TV. 1080p is fine for most people out there. Anyway, yeah, without getting too far into it, I just gotta say, there was not one game in the bunch that looked interesting except for Cuphead. And I'm sure Cuphead will come out on PC and we can all play Cuphead. So yeah, I felt like I just wasted my time watching their stuff. It's sad because Microsoft used to be such a cool company and they had great games. And I guess they're dipping into their past by having Xbox backwards compatibility, so they realize people like their older games. So they're going back to play those through Xbox One backwards compatibilities. The original, the OG Xbox, not the Xbox One, the OG. And I think that's good, because Microsoft's the only company that's actually giving a shit about backwards compatibility. Nintendo's not doing it unless you want to go through Virtual Console, and Sony's not doing it unless you want to rebuy the same PlayStation 2, PS1, and PS3 games you used to own. So that's the only nice thing I have to say about them. So welcome. I was just waiting for everyone to get in and listen to my bitching about Microsoft before we get this started. So I'm in Nowhere right now. That's the antique shop. I've got to go through Nowhere to get to the larva fight, then the moth fight, then the sewer, which will take me to lakes, the resort area, then the lakeside, and then to the last boss. So this last third part of the game goes by pretty quickly, but I hope you've enjoyed this stream so far. So this is the antique store. Just some interesting little 3D models. I like how the lighting affects all the objects in here. They all have their own shapes and point lighting, so that's kind of cool for PS1 at least. Let's read the chat before I get this going. I understand that exclusives are important for selling your brand, but the rest of us are... No, I'm happy that those games are coming out, San and Sins. I'm glad that people who want to play them are going to get to play them on PC. What I'm confused about is why Microsoft is still even bothering being a console business. Like, they could just pull out and sell, like, affordable home PCs, you know? Just doesn't make any sense. Just doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I gotta say, the Xbox 360, that was their swan song.
Harry!
Sybil?
I'm glad you're okay. I shouldn't have left you.
This is a really underrated
Things are worse
track.
than I thought. It's nuts.
What are you doing here? I thought you left town.
I saw you go in here, so I followed you. I couldn't get out. All the roads out of town are blocked. Cars have completely stopped running. The phones and radios are still out too.
What about my daughter? Did you see her?
I did see a girl.
Was it Cheryl?
I only caught a glimpse of her through the fog. I went after her, but she vanished. I don't know about your daughter, but...
And you just let her go? Where was it?
It's one of the only times Harry yells in the game.
Road. She was heading towards the lake. Now don't get excited. It wasn't like she ran off exactly. There was no place for her to go. The road has been obliterated.
What? So then Cheryl...
Is a ghost.
It was like she was walking on thin air.
You've been raising a ghost baby, Harry.
Anything?
Yeah, I met this bizarre woman. Her name's Dahlia Gillespie. Do you know her?
Dahlia Gillespie. No. And?
She said something about the town being devoured by darkness. Gibberish like that.
Total gibberish, except for the
Any idea
fact
what it means?
that you've already been through 3 extremely dark areas.
Devouring the town. Must be on drugs.
Must be on drugs.
They sell them to the tourists.
We gotta shoehorn in the White Claudia subplot where it doesn't fit. Ignore all the monsters. Ignore the fog. Ignore the darkness.
The
Gibberish.
investigation is stalled.
What could drug trafficking have to do with all this?
Not much.
I really
Because they
don't
dropped
know.
this plot.
But maybe that's the darkness she was talking about. That's all I can think of.
I still love this game.
What's this?
It does have a silly story
discovered it.
at times.
Maybe there's something back there.
Let's have a look.
Wait. We don't know what's back there. I'd better check it out first.
I'm a cop. I should go.
No, I'm going.
All right.
You can
I'll cover
go
you from here.
together.
Be careful. If anything looks fishy, get back here on the double.
Okay.
Nothing looks fishy to Harry.
Yeah?
He's just cool with
Do you
everything.
know anything about... Well, like some other world? It's like some kind of bad dream.
What are you talking about?
Are you on drugs, Harry?
I'm not quite sure. I try to make sense of it, but then my mind goes blank. Everything's dark there, and I hear sirens in the distance. I met this nurse, Lisa. It's like I was there, but not really. It's all a blur, like some kind of hallucination, you know?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Harry.
Oh. I was just wondering. Never mind.
Harry, you're tired.
Yeah, maybe.
It may just be me, and this is my theory about the original Silent Hill, but I think the directors of this game knew how cheesy all the lines were and how oblivious or gullible, whatever you want to call it, Harry is. So they write all these like airheaded lines for Harry to say, even though he's already experienced all this horrific shit in the game, because they were inspired by bad horror movies, like B horror movies. And my evidence of this is during the credit sequence where they do all the gag reels or all the goofs at the very end. And then also on the disc, there's like all the voice actors. They did like a skit where they're just like messing around and telling jokes. So I think the original Silent Hill, you weren't supposed to take the plot too seriously. And then like with 2 and 3 and so on, they actually went with a more serious angle. But this one is, out of all of them, this kind of has a bit of a Deadly Premonition vibe. Not a huge one, but it's silly in spots, and I just can't get over that. I guess I never noticed that when I was younger. I just thought it was scary, and I ignored everything else.
What's this? Some kind of altar?
Now, this altar of Samael makes a return in Silent Hill 4.
Maybe this is the
Jasper
other church.
burns himself like an effigy. Yeah, Harry's voice actor does sell him like he's stoned out of his mind most times, but yeah, he's finally starting to question things. Some kind of powder, huh? This must be White Claudia. Okay, so here's my favorite melee weapon in the game. The axe is really good. The pipe's pretty good too, but the axe is where it's at, guys. Wild Potato, you ran this game back in the day? That's cool. Yeah, this one is, I love the noise it makes. And you can move around, which is nice.
What the?
Hey, Disarray. Thanks for showing up. Yeah, Thor High Heels is my homie.
Harry?
He also has a really fun channel.
Okay? Harry?
Hopefully he'll show up in this stream at some point. David, I'm playing this on easy mode because I haven't played it in years and trying to re-familiarize myself with everything. And mostly I'm just kind of shooting the shit with chat and talking about the history of this game and some of the oddities.
Where am I?
Harry,
Lisa? That I'm in the hospital?
you were having a bad dream.
Was I? Hey, you don't look too good. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Nothing you need to worry about.
Well, if you're sure. Lisa, do you know a woman named Dahlia Gillespie?
Oh yeah, that crazy Gillespie lady. She's kind of famous around here. She never sees anybody, so I don't know that much about her.
Disarray, I made a review of it. Silent Hill Shattered Memories. It's on my channel.
Ever since.
Well, she says the town is being devoured by the darkness. You have any idea what she's talking about?
The town devoured by the darkness. Yes, I think I do. Before this place was turned into a resort.
I think you'll enjoy it. Thank you.
people here
Thank you for
walked
subscribing.
Everybody followed some kind of queer religion.
I love that she chose to say queer religion.
Magic, that kind of
You won't hear anyone use the term queer religion in 2017. Product of a bygone era.
things like that used to happen around here all the time. Before the resort, there really wasn't anything else out here. Everyone was so flipped out.
I've got my E3 water cup. This is what I got from the Sony experience last year. I'm going to be going again this year.
A cult.
Last time I heard anything about it was, gosh,
Grotus, I did too tweet it out, but I didn't tweet you directly. I'm sorry.
died in accidents. People said it was a curse. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm rambling. I'll shut up.
Was that another dream? Did I pass out again?
I didn't realize how many layers of dreams and dimension switching that Harry goes through. It's not as telegraphed as it is in Silent Hill 2, where you hear the sirens and you see, like, the world start to rust away. I mean, the transitions just aren't as cut and dry as they are in the later Silent Hill games. So this place is called Nowhere. And I think it's still part of the antique shop, but I always consider this to be just another extension of the hospital. Maybe it's because you run into Lisa later. I guess the save point still considers it the antique shop. Yes, David, I'm playing on my PlayStation 3. I have this on PS1, but I wanted to give the highest possible quality without emulating it, and this is what I can deliver. Oh my god. I'm gonna stick with the guns for now. I'm getting chewed on. And I got 126 shots, so I'll be alright. There we go. Okay, so this is whenever the other world takes over the other side of the city. I believe the first thing I gotta do is go towards the larva, which is like on top of this building. Or Harry's gonna fall down somewhere, fight the larva, then he fights the moth on this building. I think these otherworld dogs have a split head. Yeah, they got the split head like they do in Silent Hill 3. So yeah, it's calling me over there to the mall. Let me read the chat here. Silent Hill is a great game. Agreed. It's my favorite survival horror on the PlayStation. This is in Nowhere. Yeah, Nowhere, I guess, is after Sybil then. I guess this is just the other world, yeah. Graphics were good for its time. Yep. I agree with that too. I played it back when it first came out, and there was just nothing like it. I mean, there were other survival horror games, but all of them were kind of fixed camera angle style games that didn't let you wander around so much and explore and just get a feel for the town. Didn't try and build too much lore behind it. Didn't deal with occultism. So yeah, I love this game. And it's still fun to come back to this day. Alright, I guess it just wants me to go to the mall and fight the larva, so I'll do that. Alright. I totally forgot that Harry goes to the mall. This is not the same mall from Silent Hill 3, though. That's in a different town. I don't think it's an adjacent town to Silent Hill. I think it's in another state. The one Heather goes to. Sorry, Nuker. You can always catch the archive. So, they show this exact same video clip in Silent Hill 3. I apologize, I'm talking over it, but Konami's been issuing content IDs to me for Silent Hill streams. It kind of sucks. It's not for the gameplay, it's just for, like, the tiny video clips. Which is lame. They didn't give me any content ID claims for Never Dead, though, so that goes to show how much they care about that game. I still play with the directional pad, even though you can do analog. I think it just feels more natural for the PlayStation 1 era games. Oh, shit! Okay. Okay, so there's a hunting rifle down here. I think. Yeah, it's down here. Good. I'm not going to use it just yet because I'm going to save it for the moth. Well, I got 24 of those, so no big deal. I got 92. Oh, there's 6 in stock? We'll use this. The hunting rifle rules. It's really good in Silent Hill 2. Alright, we'll switch to the shotgun now. I'm getting a little too cocky. There are these little indentions on the ground that they will spawn out of. I think it's like trimmers. He can't spawn out of this gate. Yeah, the soundtrack for this boss fight's pretty good too. All the gross bug sounds in the background. Yeah, Nuker, the guys behind Disaster Report, they've been working on Disaster Report 5 since the PS3. And they also have another one about kaijus. But I don't know much about it. Yeah, Evil Within 2. So tonight, if you guys are still watching E3, I live in the Central Time Zone, so at 10 p.m., Bethesda's giving their conference, and last night, I swear to God, this happened to me. I was on Reddit reading all these, like, E3 rumor things, and Bethesda put out an advertisement for the Evil Within 2. So, it says, Evil Within 2, now up for pre-order. So, out of curiosity, I clicked on the ad, and it just took me to the Evil Within website. But that wasn't supposed to go live, so I did find out last night. So that's really cool. I like the Evil Within. It's a very decent survival horror game. So Bethesda is having their conference, and then 2 hours later, Suda51 is giving a conference with Devolver Digital. So that's really cool. I'll be staying up tonight to watch that. I mean, it won't take much to top EA and Microsoft this year, so. But Suda51 giving a conference, you know I'm down for that shit. Well, let's switch back to the handgun. Yeah, so if Bethesda doesn't announce anything else besides Evil Within 2, I'd still call it a more successful conference than Microsoft in my book. There wasn't really one game except for Cuphead that looked like something I'd want to buy. I mean, that may just be me and my taste in games, but they had one Japanese game, and that was like Bandai Namco. It looked like a Tales game. It was like called something Fate Poison, or Poisonous Fate, something like that. Merciful Fate. I would buy a Merciful Fate game, for real though. Here comes that Trent Reznor industrial soundtrack here. Okay, so about to fight the big old moth on top of the roof. Let me read this. Yeah, city shrouded in shadow. Thank you, Nuker. Code Vein, that's it, yeah. Which one was the last night? Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, that Blade Runner thing. Well, that's going to be coming out on PC, so... I mean, I guess I was looking at it from a console-only perspective, and all the stuff that they showed, it was like, oh, I'm just going to play that on PC. I'm going to play all these on PC, you know? It's like Microsoft only shows off third-party stuff. Okay, so I gotta go back to Alchemilla and go to the examination room. Yeah. I used to have an Xbox One, and I was super enthusiastic about the company, too.
Harry!
That's when they announced D4, at least. I made a video about that, too.
all alone.
I'm here now. I was worried too.
Here comes a really sad scene.
Lisa, can you tell me how to get to the lake?
The lake? You take Bachman Road.
The road's blocked.
Well, that's the only way out there.
Are you sure? There's gotta be another way.
Nuker, I
just
will neither
remembered something.
confirm or deny my involvement in that stream.
There's a waterworks over by my old elementary school. It's been abandoned for years. There's an underground tunnel out there used for inspections or something. I remember hearing it runs all the way to the lake.
Really? You think I can get to the lake from there?
I've never been down in there myself, so I'm not positive. Besides, it's all fenced off to keep people out.
If there's a chance, I've got to try.
Harry, don't go! I don't want to be alone. It's so scary.
Sounds like a completely different voice actress during this part.
How about coming with me? This may not be the safest place in the world either. I can't promise you anything, but I'll do my best to protect you.
No. Somehow I feel I'm not supposed to leave this place. Oh, Harry, I'm so scared and cold.
Look, just wait here a little longer. I'll be back as soon as I find my daughter.
Harry?
Escort mission denied. Thank you, Harry. At least you have some sense. Alright, so now we're gonna head back to the top of the post office, I believe. Can I go back and check on Lisa? Or does she lock the door? Oh, she's not even there. She's not even there. Alright, see you later, Disarray. You can go check out my videos if you like. I'm just glad you're subscribed. If you like Thor stuff, you might like my stuff. Maybe. Off topic, but those are am I up to, but those that one, you're up to date with your that guy with the glasses lore shit. Do I know stuff about that guy with the glasses? Yes, I do. I don't know everything about all the members, but yeah, I've got a pretty good idea of who's who, and I was around for some of the more funnier, dramatic bits. And I've crossed paths with a few of the members from time to time. I guess I was a fan of Brad Jones before he got involved with them. But that's another story for another day. This is not a bad fight at all. Okay, let me just switch up to the hunting rifle. Just spend all my bullets. 'Cause I don't care. Pop, pop, pop. I'll get some more later. Okay, that might have done some damage. Yeah. R.I.P. You think this has the worst boss designs in the series? I think Downpour had the worst boss designs. Bland was the name of that game. I would say Silent Hill 1 has the most variety out of all the Silent Hill games. It has all sorts of different types of monsters versus like kind of derivatives, like everything covered in skin and no faces and stuff like that. Like everything got all meaty in the later Silent Hill games, and then went on a ghost kick for a little bit. Three has the vagina cockworm. Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday. About everyone's interpretations of each one of the monsters and how they're supposed to be symbolic with each of the protagonists. And I don't think that's necessarily true for Silent Hill 1. I can see in Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 3 is pushing it. Silent Hill 4 has nothing to do with Harry. At least the monsters are all victims of Walter. So each one of them have some sort of themes. I guess Silent Hill 1 can be argued that they're all fantasies of Alessa. And I guess I could see that. Okay, so let me see here. Okay. 3 has... Downpour had the overall worst enemy design, but as for bosses, at least has the least interesting boss. I would say that Downpour had like 3 different regular enemies, and then just, God, that last boss in the wheelchair, and then the boogeyman. I just wasn't impressed. Okay, I'm gonna go to the police department. I'm gonna continue on with the White Claudia subplot, because I'm gonna go for the good ending plus. It's been a while. I think I played Downpour when it first came out. I played through it with a friend who was also very into Silent Hill. Huh, that's weird. I thought for sure that the police department would be open, but now it's closed. Is there another entrance? There is. So if you'll remember last time, yeah, this is where you learn about White Claudia. I think you need it to corner seals called Officer Gucci. Officer Gucci does exist! Okay, so there is a connection to the movie. Well, the movie connected back to it. I thought Gucci was such a weird name, but no, here he is in the game. Is unlikely to be murdered. He apparently died naturally, but medical records show Officer Gucci had no prior symptoms of heart disease. Okay. I gotta give that Silent Hill movie credit for pulling in some obscure-ass references. They actually sat down and played the game. That's the only mention of Officer Gucci as far as I know. Hey, Techno Killer, welcome back. I think Resident Evil Remake is just hard in general. And I guess it's harder to time the shotgun because of the Crimson Heads running at you, so you're more bound to make mistakes. Okay, let me see. Welcome if you guys are just joining the stream. We are headed across the drawbridge, and then we're going to the waterworks, which is located near Midwich. So I gotta make a 180. Do I suggest watching the Silent Hill movie? Yes, there's some really cool parts in there, but don't go in expecting it to be as good as the games. But go in with low expectations, and you'll be impressed. You'll be like, it's not as bad as everyone makes it out to be. I thought there were some really cool scenes, at least. Even though, like, they shoehorned in Pyramid Head, I think his scenes, at least a couple of them, are well worth it. And the ending is just beautiful. I don't want to spoil it, but one of the final scenes is pretty gruesome. Did it just teleport me over there? Okay. Why not? I think this is the part where I have to use the fire axe. Or the hammer. Yeah, the hammer to bust open that lock. This is one of the only times Harry can do this in the game. Okay. Well, let's keep hitting it. I'm surprised that Harry never tried that the entire game. It's the only time he does that. Throw the logic out. Just have fun, Miles. Okay. In Silent Hill Shattered Memories, you couldn't fight. And yeah, that is a bummer if you're expecting it to be like the other ones, but I think it makes Harry a more relatable character because most people would run away from the monsters. So I think that's everyone's least favorite part of that game. But if you can get past that, then it's just a fantastic game overall. It's more like a clock tower game. So I was cool with it. You know, there's so many parallels between Silent Hill 1 and 3 because there's also a sewer scene in Silent Hill 3 with Heather. Okay, Silent Hill experts, what do these frogmen symbolize for Alessa? Can you tell me? I want to hear the mental gymnastics that you go through to justify what those frogmen symbolize. Or the molemen coming up. Kick it. Oh yeah, the computer puzzle in Shattered Memories, it is very clever. Having to search around the office. You got some rifle shells. Little boats. In a sewer. Why not? Wild Potato, yeah. I would... It's right up there. The storyline is very good in Shared Memories. I don't see why people dog on it so much. Because it tried something different. That's its only curse. Okay, I'm gonna roam around looking for ammo and the nooks and crannies. I don't mind the sewer scene. It's quite creepy and atmospheric. I mean, they already had the pipes and the rust lying around, so they're like, let's throw it together. Make a sewer scene. I just like that Harry's going out of his way to take, you know, alternate pathways just to get to Cheryl, you know. He's not going the easy way. Oh yeah, I forgot about them. They can, hang on the ceiling. Plop. Let's double check the health there. Oh my god. I gotta say, Twin Perfect, I like their videos. I understand their frustrations. I mean, we all feel kind of let down that we won't get any more Silent Hill games. And we disagreed with the direction Konami was going. But I think they were a little hard on Tom Hewlett. And I think out of all their... Like, they have that whole... The essential... Or the real Silent Hill experience. They glossed over... Homecoming, and they glossed over Shared Memories and just wrote them off into Origins, and then they went real hard on Downpour, which is fair, but I mean, like, Downpour isn't the worst game I've ever played. Like, if any of them were extremely awful, I could see that, but I mean, they're all serviceable games. The story is definitely not on par with the originals, I can see that. But you don't have to, like, put a fucking kibosh out on Tom Hewlett in the meantime. I mean, shit. You can't say that it was just one man that ruined everything or, you know. I'm sure he did a lot to... I'm sure there was a lot of tension between him and Konami and things he had to fix. Like, I heard Homecoming was an entirely different game that... was like had a Dragon Ball Z beam battle in it, and Tom was like, no, we can't do that. We need to rewrite this and go back to the drawing board. And I think he was given a limited amount of time to do that. I don't know. They're good videos though. They're well done. I like Fungo. I like Fungo a lot better than I do Rossiter, that's for sure, but I think everyone feels that way. It sucks though because like they were making excellent videos, Twin Perfect, and then they just got into some drama with each other. Like, I don't want to point fingers, but I kind of think I know who's responsible, and it ain't Fungo. It wasn't him, but yeah, I think, you know, sometimes pairings or duos split, and that's just the nature of YouTube. That's the nature of the entertainment business. But yeah, I wish they would have gotten together and made something on PT, or maybe took on another series like Metal Gear. That would have been nice. But hey, Wild Potato, the reason why they all seem smug and whatever you want to call them, dickish, standoffish, that's all because Rossiter writes all their lines. So everyone else is just a Rossiter sock puppet, saying all the smarmy shit that comes to his mind. And I can relate. I write some dumb shit for my friends to say from time to time on my channel. Basically every line I've ever written is derivative of my shitty sense of humor, but yeah, they do come off as very pretentious and elitist. But I don't think Fungo comes off that way in his videos. Like, if you go and watch Fungo's videos, he's just happy-go-lucky and fun, and, you know, he doesn't go out of his way to shit on people like he did when he was in Twin Perfect, so that's good, though. It's good. Something good came out of it. What the hell is this? Okay. So it wants me to go all the way to that big blue line. Okay. If I were to sell my Silent Hill 3 poster, what price would I sell it for? I don't know if I could give it up. I mean, eventually I'm gonna have to give it up. I mean, we all die. What would I sell it for? I don't know. I'd probably give it to somebody who really likes Silent Hill. I wouldn't want to sell it because it's just a piece of paper. I got it out of a magazine back in the day. So, and I'm sure I could, like, reprint another one if I really, really wanted it, so I'd be more likely to give it away to a friend than I would to sell it. VGM dude, you know, one day I will do a Barbie stream. I will do a Barbie stream and I will tweet it out to you. I bet I could beat Barbie today. Like, if I popped it in right now, I bet I could run that game. I got those levels down to memory. Oh, shit. Enemy switching is really easy in this game. I didn't realize if you tap left or right, he'll change his lock on. It's one of those little mechanics that you overlook after playing through this game 8 times in your life. Let me check the map here, make sure I'm not missing anything. So that's a ladder. Yeah, I better go back and double check. I hate games with points of no return, and I'm not sure if this is a point of no return, but better to be safe than sorry. Is he still alive? Now he's dead. Just a bunch of boulders here, nothing. Okay. Hey, Wild Potato, what do you want to bet on? I'm sorry, I missed that. my way, Frogman. Okay, so I think I've explored that whole area. Yep. So we just gotta... It's a straight shot down to the ladder. Okay. I don't care if there's enemies, I'm just gonna run by them. You want to bet that I could beat the game, the Barbie stream? Well, that's a bet you would automatically lose, because I would totally do it. I'm that level of persistent, or crazy, whatever you want to call it. Now, blindfolded, I don't think I could do it blindfolded. There's too much RNG in that game. There really is. Barbie's a tough game if you're blindfolded. Most games are, really. No ammo. Okay, let's go back. Bro, ISO scare. Well, that's the quote of the century right there. That should be the tagline on Silent Hill. Bro, I so scare. I'd buy a game with that tagline. Alright. I think we're almost done with the sewers. All that purple stuff. Sure, let's just take it. Surrounded. Not for long. Yeah, there's no real reason to fight those guys. You don't get anything for it. No thanks. Oh, come on, man. There we go. See ya. My copy of Code Veronica on the GameCube arrived recently. Now I own all the GameCube Resident Evil games. And you can hang yourself in peace. I'd hang myself if I had all the Game.com Resident Evil games. Oh, wait. I do. Totally off topic, but have you ever heard of Hybrid Heaven? Yes, I've beaten Hybrid Heaven. I had that game in the 5th grade because I was really into professional wrestling, like the WWF. I guess it's WWE now, but I was into the WWF back in the day. And Hybrid Heaven was like a game where you went around shooting mutants, and then you would wrestle the mutants and break their arms and legs, and it was glorious. Those were the days. El Lenador just called me out. What did he call me? Are you a noob? Just kill them. Okay. Lenador wants me to go back in the sewer to prove that I got a E-peen. I ain't gonna do that shit. I can live with being a noob. A noob Cybot. Oh, that one felt really bad to say out loud. I'm not gonna do that again. Okay, so if I remember, I have to go to a hotel. I gotta go to the bar, then I've gotta go to the Indian Runner, and then yeah, I think it's Annie's Bar is the first place I need to go for the side quest for the good ending. Jesus. These three-toed sloth guys.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I guess so. But I'm beat. I thought I was a goner there. So how'd it go? Did you find a way out?
No, not yet. How about you?
Zip. But it's too soon to give up. This craziness can't go on forever. A military rescue squad should be here any time now. If they come through the town, we're home free.
I hope so.
I don't think the military ever gets involved in any of the Silent Hill games.
Time to stand around flapping our gums.
Unless you count Alex Shepard, but
Do you know a girl called
he's just a
Leslie?
veteran.
No.
No, I don't. Bye. I like this little bar. It reminds me of Disaster Report. Funk Tour. This is one of those mole men. The Kaufman key. Receipt. Yeah, the Kaufman key, I believe, leads to the motel. You can go to these places. I think you get to go to this bar and the motel in Silent Hill Origins. And, if I remember the story in Silent Hill Origins, Kaufman had all of his nurses hooked on drugs, and he was using the motel as like a prostitution ring. One of which, like, I think Lisa was a part of. So he got them all hooked on drugs, and he would hook them out. It's been a long time since I've played that. And I'm not in a hurry to go back and play Silent Hill Origins. Bucci, I know, I'm about to hit 1,000 subs. It's been a lot of work to get that far. Let me see what the receipt says. 0473. Techno Killer Pro, I've done both. I've done the art studio, and I've also done the planetarium. I guess my first time through, I went through the art studio, though. He came by. I handed over the package that the woman left here. September 12th. He showed up at Norman's, too. Don't want to be involved with the likes of them anymore, but I'm getting creeped out, even more than before. Thought of leaving town, but I'm afraid of what will happen if I do. 332. Delivered to the back door daily, 8 a.m. Rear entrance, code 0085. Or 0086, excuse me. Norman Young. Fetty X Espresso. Yeah, Bucci, I don't know, YouTube's random for me. Like, you know, I could put out the highest quality video in the world, and it won't get seen unless I shill it, and I do a really bad job of promoting myself. Mainly because, it's not people who watch my videos that, like, downvote my stuff. It's other YouTube channels that, like, I don't know, they're mad that you create stuff, or they see you as competition and they downvote your shit. So I don't bother. If people want to watch my videos, they'll find them. And if they like them enough, they'll share them. So I'll leave it in the hands of the people, as I normally do. Okay, did I go the right way? Oh, I'm gonna go to that burger place, because it looks interesting. No kicks, okay. I think there's ammo in the drive-thru. This isn't Queen Burger, this is another place. This is... what's this called? Hold on. I gotta get the perfect one. Burger? Ill Burger? All Burger? Is it All Burger? What does that say? E-Burger? I think that says E-Burger. EC Burger? Let's see what the map says. Ace Burger. No, that's Eek Burger. AEC. Okay. It's an odd place. I think there's some ammo nearby. Techno Killer? Yes, I do. The toucan puzzle with the bubble gum. That one was a really weird one, but fun. Bucci, I have played Dead Rising. The original's my favorite, and 2's pretty good, but I don't like 3, and I don't like 4 at all. And I don't like Off the Record either. I think after 1 and 2, the series just should have died. Because they got blander as they went along. Yeah, 1's my favorite, though. Back when Keiji was behind the wheel. Suffice it to say, the first one just had more of a fun atmosphere to play around in. 2 was good, too. 2 had its moments, but I think 1 was just arcadey and silly and more memorable. I like Frank West better than I like Chuck Green. I didn't get the platinum for the first Dead Rising. I think I played it on Xbox 360. I did everything except for 7-Day Survivor. I did 5-Day, but I ran out of food by 7-Day. Because I didn't bother going after the bosses, which I should have, because they give you a lot of food. Okay, these are the... One of these is Kaufman's. I'm sure it says on the key, but I'm just going to try them all. There we go. Techno Killer Pro? Yeah, back in the day, I beat all the games by myself because, not to say we didn't have the internet, but I just, I did it all the first time by myself. And this is like my 7th or 8th time playing this game, but I played them a lot when I was younger. But just for the sake of the stream, so I don't have to bust out some paper and a pen and force myself to think, I'm just looking up the solutions. This is just kind of like a scenic tour of Silent Hill. Nothing too serious. Do I have something that I can use to reach in? I'm not sure. Let me look around. I think I need a magnet. Does that bathroom not have a toilet? There's no toilet in that bathroom. Let me read the chat here. Okay. I think I have to go back to that Norman's place. Because I'm not done with the side quest stuff. And if I proceed with the motel things, it's gonna take me to a point of no return, so I better finish the... side quest. Alright, what are you guys saying? Where is the... Oh, what's this over here? Oh, okay. That makes sense. What is this? Drugs? All that White Claudia goodness. Is that all I'm supposed to do here? I hear him, but I don't see him. Okay. I think I've got to go to the motel. Because I already found another key there. I just got to figure out what I got to do to get it. Oh, I'm behind it. And that note did mention a rear entrance. Lock is jammed. Move that dog out of the way. Okay, so that's the diner. Okay. So this must be the hotel. Jesus! That dude just flew into me. I guess I'm alright. What was my Silent Hill 1 time record? I don't know. I guess I never paid attention to that sort of thing. First time around I played. I'm not much of a speed runner. I like to take everything in and see that see everything there is to see, basically. I don't find speed running to be fun at all. I used to watch, like, Awesome Games Done Quick and stuff like that, but I just fell out of it. You know, it's not for me. Hold on. Okay, I guess that worked. Is it hard to play with the mic in front of your face? Actually, my monitor's at an angle, so it's not obscuring my view at all. Oh, there's the magnet. Don't look at that now, though. Is that a Chun-Li cosplayer? What's going on over there? Newspaper. It's the same date as the one in the hospital. Investigation stalled. PTV dealers still at large. Suspicious deaths continue. Likely the anti-drug mayor, a narcotics officer, dies of a sudden heart attack failure of unknown origin. Okay. What's going on with that radio? TV. Air conditioning. Yeah, I saw the Japanese copies of Silent Hill. There's a few enemy differences in that version. Nothing too drastic, but there's some regional things. In the PAL territories especially. The game got very censored. Took package. Told to sit on it a while. Don't want to get involved, but can't disobey. He's probably linked to the death of the mayor and others. Are these Lisa's diaries? Budu. Oh, is there? Yeah, in Silent Hill Shared Memories, if Harry looks at any of the posters for too long, like any of the sexual ones, it'll influence parts of the games and make the enemies more sexual, make Sybil more sexual, and it'll influence the ending you get too. It's a neat mechanic. Caters to perverts. Alright, so now we gotta find the motorcycle. We're looking for James Hurley's motorcycle. Is it in this parking lot? I don't think it's here. Wild Potato, where is the motorcycle? Uh-huh. There's not any sleazy things worth looking besides the posters at the start and peeping on Lisa. You can also stare at Dahlia for a while. Is this? No? Let me double check here before I go too crazy. Because I know I've got to find the motorcycle before I move on to the houseboat. It's not that. Oh! Well, there it is. Shotgun shell, sweet. Here's your Twin Peaks reference. They also do this in Deadly Premonition. There's red seeds inside a gas tank. So yeah, this is a reference to Twin Peaks when James Hurley gets, I think he gets framed with drugs. They put it in his gas tank.
Give me that.
What is this?
That's none of your business. Instead of messing with that, how about coming up with a way to get out of here? You shouldn't be hanging around here goofing off. What do you think you're doing? You want to get yourself killed? Get out of here.
Okay, take it easy.
Unless you want to die, keep your mind on business. Got it?
That guy's gotta be involved. Man, he was pissed. And in such a rush, too. I was probably dope. Anyway. Man, they speed through those lines. Can't keep up. Probably dope in that bottle. You ever smoke any liquid dope before? I'm gonna watch Twin Peaks right before I watch Bethesda's stream. So I'll watch Twin Peaks, Bethesda's stream, and then not Grasshopper, but Devolver Digital stream. I want to say Grasshoppers because Suda's gonna be in it. Yes, Twin Peaks hype. Yeah, Wild Potato. Harry says a lot more lines in the beta version than he does in this one. I don't know why. Maybe something happened during manufacturing? King Fossil. I waited 25 years. What's another week? Not again. This time it feels different. I think this is the first time he actually sees the transition happen before his eyes. When the town is completely enveloped in the nightmare of Alessa. Now it's all dark from here on out. Stupid monkey man. There we go. We're just gonna head on up towards the lighthouse. What endings did I get in Silent Hill Shattered Memories? I've gotten all the endings that I'm aware of. There might be something that I missed out on, but I got all the collectibles. I went through the game and played a little bit differently each time, so I could get like the regular ending, the sexual ending, the drunken father ending, and I think there was a UFO ending. I don't remember, but yeah, I got pretty much everything you could get in Shattered Memories. I wish they would have followed it up. Alright. Of course. I hear a dog. I don't see the dog. There he is. Yeah, the enemies are super fast in Silent Hill 1. There aren't too many fast enemies in the later games, except for in Silent Hill 4 with the ghosts. They're pretty speedy. Okay, let's see where I'm at. Okay, let's head towards that lighthouse. Jeez. Okay. Onto the houseboat. Okay, let me read the chat here. Lynch references in the silver case. Yeah, there's a bunch of Lynch stuff in Grasshopper's games. There's a body stuck to the bulkhead. I love this little hallway here. A lot of things going on.
Sybil,
Harry,
how did you get back here?
I followed the sewer. Were you the one who cut the fence?
I'm glad you made it. I was worried about you.
You were worried? Where did you disappear to? Never mind. I want to know what's going on here. What is with this town?
This may sound really off the wall, but listen to me. You've got to believe me. I haven't gone crazy, and I'm not fooling around. At first, I thought I was losing my mind. But now I know I'm not. It's not me. This whole town. It's being invaded by the other world. By a world of someone's nightmarish delusions come to life. Little by little, the invasion is spreading. Trying to swallow up everything in darkness. I think I'm finally beginning to understand what that lady was talking about.
Harry, hold on a minute. I don't get it.
Look, I don't understand it all myself. I guess I can't explain it.
Well, what's making this happen?
I don't know that either. But I do know Cheryl is there.
There?
Under whoever created this darkness. Cheryl is somewhere and she needs my help.
Oops.
This whole thing's been a major blow to you. You need to rest.
Sybil,
The demon is awakening, spreading those wings.
Dahlia Gillespie.
Was it not as I said? I see it all now. Yes, everything. Hungry for sacrifice, the demon will swallow up the land. I knew this day would come. And what's more, the task is almost finished.
Hello, from Panama.
Two left. To seal this town to the abyss, the mark of Samael. When it is completed, all is lost. Even in daytime, darkness will cover the sun. The dead will walk, and martyrs will burn in the fires of hell. Everyone will die.
So what am I supposed to do? I've got to save Cheryl.
Ignore all that shit.
It is Sybil.
Just want Cheryl.
The demon. The demon taking that child's form. Stop it before your daughter becomes a sacrifice. Before it is too late.
Raccoon City or Silent Hill? Silent Hill.
Stop it.
What do I do?
Go to the lighthouse on the lake. And to the center of the amusement park. Make haste. You are the only hope.
Look, Harry. I really don't get what's going on. But if there's a chance we can save your daughter, I'm in. I'll check out the amusement park. You go to the lighthouse.
Sybil, thanks.
You will need to use it.
Use what?
The Floros.
Flowers. Only with that can you stop it.
What about Sybil?
I wish that the developers of Silent Hill would have allowed you to unlock a Sybil side of the story. So, like, after you beat Harry's side, you could see what Sybil was seeing. And I bet they had planned something like that. At least it seems so, because, like, you always seem to be crossing paths at different ends. And I've played several games. Like, I mean, if you look at Resident Evil 2, that happens quite a bit. Or games with two protagonists in general. They cross paths so much, but I don't think they're going to go back and remake Silent Hill 1 and add a Sybil chapter. Or a Dahlia Gillespie Gyromancy Dance-Off. King Fossil. Silent Hill 1 was only released on PS1. Yeah. Unless you count Shared Memories. But yeah, the original Silent Hill 1 was released on PS1, then on PSN. So you can play it on PS1, PS2, PS3, PSP, and PS Vita. Or you can emulate it, but officially, it's only been released on PS1 and then the PlayStation Network. It's not in any collection, as far as I'm aware, but I don't think it is. Oh, it actually made a splash sound when it fell in the water. I'm impressed. I haven't used a single first aid kit, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I have 15 of them. Jerk. That's the only thing, I would say my only gripe with Silent Hill 1 are these fucking cliff racers. They're not hard to defeat. They're just annoying. And way too frequent. Here's the downside, though. There's no way to play the original Silent Hill, or Silent Hill 2, or 3, or 4 on PlayStation 4. So that sucks. I know that PlayStation 4, they like to remaster. Not necessarily remaster, but like up-res and add trophies to old PS2 games. I'd love it if they take just the original dumps of the ISOs of Silent Hill 2, 3, and 4, put them on PlayStation Network, maybe add trophies. You know, give me another reason to go back through. And then I could stream it for you guys on there. And I could also stream it to my Vita and then just play in my bed, which has always been my dream. King Fossil? I'm not sure. I'd have to look that up, but it seems like with how the narrative works in this game that it would make a lot of sense to make Sybil a playable character. And her model already has combat animations for the boss fight. So it seems like at one point in time they had Sybil up and playable, but who knows? I love this camera angle. Holy shit. Silent Hills always have like one segment where there's a lot of stairs or endless hallways.
Too late.
Do I have to use the Floros now? No? Okay, back to the houseboat.
Sybil hasn't come back. That creep's sure to show up at the amusement park pretty soon. Let me be on time.
The 3D models in this game are gorgeous. Like, almost none of this game is pre-rendered. These are all 3D models. And for, like, it's not necessarily fixed camera angle. Like, there's some portions, it's, like, semi-fixed. But you can sweep around the camera and look around at things, and I just love that about this. Alright, to get to the amusement park. Is it all the way north? Or is it on the other side? Oh, there's an arrow pointing towards West Sanford Street. That can't be right. Lakeside Amusement Park. Look at that sign. Isn't it beautiful? So I think I gotta go up and around. Something like that. Nope. I'm sick of those pterodactyls. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I think I went the wrong way. I found the lakeside sign. Oh, Jesus Christ. I just want them all to die. I found the sign, but I'm not seeing an entrance. Where did I go wrong? Oh! Oh! This tiny little thing. My bad. So this is one of the copyrighted video clips that Konami's gonna claim on my channel. That tiny little clip where Sybil gets pushed over is enough for a content ID claim nowadays. Back to the sewers. I want to see how much ammo I got. 85 and 100. Let's go shotgun for a little bit. Not even gonna bother unless I have to. Ah, whatever. Which one is he aiming at? You're aiming at the wrong one, bud. Okay. Okay. Let's check our map. That was the ladder, so I gotta go this way. These little bodies. All over the place. Oh, there's one of the mole men. I haven't got to show them off, except for that one that attacked Kaufman. Pop in the face. Yeah, the guns in this game do feel like they have an impact when you shoot things, so that's kind of fun. Alright, let me go all the way up and make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Okay, we're good. Pop, pop. That's a cool little set piece there. Here we go. Starting to see like little parts from the amusement park. Nice. Go ahead and use one of these guys. Oh, it's the ghost children. They're back again. This is where the frame rate dips because of all the amusement park rides. There's the octopus. Yeah, watch that frame rate dip. I love Lakeside, though. This notepad right here, if you play Silent Hill 3, this is where you get a letter from Harry. Like, Harry writes about all of his adventures in Silent Hill, and Heather can find it. And it's the only example of Harry's writing that you get to read. It kind of gives you a sample of what he's like as an author, since that's what he is. But I don't know if there's like any books that he has supposedly written and the overall Silent Hill lore. I'd have to look that up. But he is an author. Probably not a very expressive one, but he is one. Alright, here we go. Cameron Diaz tied to a wheelchair. She holds her gun to the side like a gangsta. Oh shit. Yeah, I'll use that. I should actually use an amp oil. So, Sybil can choke you? Are you gonna choke me, Sybil? Okay, let's see if I can use the Glottis on her now. I can! After I pumped her full of, shotgun shells. Just for good measure. Yeah, that little parasite thing. Smash.
Sybil.
This merry-go-round is where you fight the memory of Alessa in Silent Hill 3. Except all the horses are possessed by those parasites.
Shh, don't talk. I'll take care of you.
Harry, why did they take your daughter? Why her?
I'm not sure myself. But, you know, Cheryl isn't my biological daughter. I actually haven't told her yet. She probably already knows anyway, though. We found her abandoned on the side of the highway. Nobody knew where she came from. We didn't have any kids of our own. My wife was sick. And it didn't look like she was getting any better. So we took Cheryl in.
Harry had a hard life.
So in that case...
There might be some connection between Cheryl and this town.
So what do you do now?
Cheryl is my daughter. I will save her no matter what.
This is like one of my favorite scenes in the entire game, just because of the dialogue between Harry and Sybil. And you kind of get the full effect of Harry's determination.
I figured you'd show. Hold it right there. I don't know who you are or what you're trying to do, and I don't care. Just one thing.
Just one thing.
Let Cheryl go. That's all I ask. What?
Alessa's kind of a jerk.
What is this? Where's Cheryl? Give me back my daughter.
We meet at last, Alessa.
Alia Gillespie? Where's Cheryl? Where is she?
Alessa. This is the end of your little game.
Mama?
Could she be...
You've been a ghastly little pest, haven't you, Alessa? I was careless. Thinking you couldn't escape from our
This music reminds me a lot of Carnival of Souls.
know how much you
It's an old black and white movie. There's a really shrilly organ scene in that.
by myself. But what a pity, yes? Now you're half indebted to this man for his help.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Alessa, my dear little girl, there is one thing left I need you to do for me.
Birth a God.
No! Get away from me!
Bad girl. Everything's ready. Let's go home.
What's going on here?
Oh, that music right there reminds me a lot of Carnival of Souls at the very end, like where all the zombies are dancing. And somebody's playing the organ really loudly. All right. Prepare yourselves to cry.
Harry.
Lisa. What happened? Where's Alessa and Dahlia?
Harry, listen. Something you said before has been bothering me. I just can't get it out of my head.
What is it, Lisa?
So I went to look in the basement. Even though I was scared as hell. Like you said, there were these creepy rooms. But nothing really unusual down there. But while I was down there, I got this weird
This is the most eerie scene in the entire game.
feeling I'd been there before. Like something happened there. But I can't quite remember somehow. What was it? Harry, help me. I'm so scared. I can't take this.
It's only a temporary thing. You're in shock from when you were knocked out. Don't fret about it. You'll remember after a while.
No. You don't understand.
Wait! Where do you think you're going?
Oh, this isn't the time that I'm thinking of? Okay. That's... Ooh, this sounds great in my headphones. You can hear all the churning of the noises from the basement. It's really unsettling to play with when you're wearing headphones.
I'm being summoned. What happened in this town? What could be making things like this? I have a feeling if I take the elevator down, I'll find...
The floor pattern in the elevator was also used in Metal Gear Solid during the Psycho Mantis fight. I just noticed that. So this must be nowhere then. Yep. There was a hole here. It's gone now. Mic drop. St. Incense says I should feed that cage antique coins and I might get the key. I still have nightmares about those antique coins. Not one run. Go home, thief. Drop dead. They do put this scene, like with the scratch marks on the desk, that's in the Silent Hill movie, but they don't call her a thief, they call her a witch. Some pliers. A screwdriver. Do you want a 24-hour ASMR Barbie stream? That game's only about an hour long, so I would have to run it 24 times. But then I would probably get faster with each subsequent play, so... Maybe if, like, I wanted to have a 24-hour stream, like a charity stream, but I don't know how many people would show up or donate. Make it happen? Well, my idea, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you my idea. I'll just run it by you guys and see what you think. But I wanted to have a We Love Katamari stream, and I was going to go for the Million Roses. And it was going to be for the MS Foundation, because I had a loved one that was diagnosed with MS. And it was going to be a charity stream, so I think one day, like, when I have enough subscribers or some sort of connection to get the word out there, I might do that. Do the Million Roses on We Love Katamari. I'm going to go ahead and look up these key codes here. Because why not? Oh my god. Yeah, nowhere's just packed full of little keypads. What's this one say? The Grim Reaper's list. Yes, the head count is set for young and old. Oh, that's like Resident Evil 1. Where you're in the crow room and you have to like press the buttons from youngest to oldest. That's kind of cool. Little homages here and there. Or straight up lifting, whichever way you want to look at it. I think this one is alert. And I didn't look this up. I promise you I didn't look this up. This does stick out to me. Yeah, it was alert. But I'm going to have to look up that other one. Nothing helpful. Body's laid out. Don't feel like checking this out. Well, what are you doing, Harry? What do you call that? The Amulet of Solomon. I'm gonna go look up this other one after... I think this is the scene because it's loading. And it has the saddest song in the game.
Lisa, what's the matter with you?
I get it now. Why I'm still alive even though everyone else is dead. I'm not the only one who's still walking around. I'm the same as them. I just hadn't noticed it before.
Lisa.
Stay by me, Harry. Please. I'm so scared. Help me. Save me from them. Please. Harry.
I love Harry's reaction. That should have been his reaction the first time he met Lisa. Why he pushes her now, I don't know.
Lisa.
Go back in there, help her out. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Saddest song in the game. And the music's fading. Okay, this one I'm actually gonna look up. A thing to change the month of the year able to solve the puzzles. To be able to make it past this puzzle, you have to enter 6 under the Capricorn. Okay. 6 under the Capricorn. And 4 under the Taurus. And then 8 under Scorpio. Plop. I got the Stone of Time. Okay, next. We are going to... I think we have to head back and find... let's see, let me see what keys I have here. I got the screwdriver that I still have to use, and I have the Amulet of Solomon, the Ancient Magician. Let's backtrack a little bit and see. I'm not sure if that's where I need to go. Let's see, save your game. Head to the empty room. To get to the room, go through the second door. To the right in the hallway, there should be an earth. They're taking her out. Da da da. I'll just try these doors and see where we end up. Hagith is on that door. Hi, Julietta. Welcome to nearing the end of Silent Hill. We're almost there. Oh, here's the birdcage. Do I need a key for that, or can I... Large stone clock face. Oh! Clock face, huh? I think I know where I could use that. The Key of Hagith. Isn't there supposed to be Lisa's diary in here? I know her diary is somewhere, and she talks about her drug use, but who knows? Okay, let's go use the Key of Hagith. Now, I don't know if I'm misinterpreting the plot at all, but I always thought there was some connection between using White Claudia and those parasites on your back. Like, if you use the drug, then they'd be more attracted to you or something. Or it grows the parasites on your back. I don't know. I don't think it matters, but... just came to mind. I got the Staff of Hermes. Do they call it the Staff of Hermes in this? It's the crest of Mercury. Yeah, Mercury's Roman name is Hermes. Or his Greek name's Hermes, and his Roman name is Mercury, yeah. Greek mythology. Yeah, the Ring of King Solomon. There's like artifacts from all sorts of religions. Give me that box. Got the camera. What do I use that for? Don't I have to take a picture of a number? Yeah, this is where I use the screwdriver. There's a key. Oh, I don't have the pliers, so I can't cut the wires. I think I have to turn off the generator in the basement. We'll see. How far am I into the game? This is the last area before I fight Samael. I could be wrong because I've already been wrong twice on this stream, but I think Nowhere's the last area of the game. And then I fight the god. Go up to the 3rd floor. Do I have a rifle? Yeah, I've got it. I've got the hunting rifle. Yeah, this is the door that leads to the last area, I think. Or one of these does. Okay, I'm not even gonna mess with that just yet. This Light to the Future portrait is in the movie, and it's one of the shirts you can get for Heather in Silent Hill 3. Alright. I don't think this is where I'm supposed to go just yet. Hold on a second. I've got that camera, and I think I'm supposed to use it on this door. Or am I supposed to use it over here? Yeah, let's, That's right. Okay, so the middle one's a corner triangle. We got a 90-degree or right angle on the bottom left, so triangle, 90-degree angle, arrow. Wait, which way was that triangle facing? Okay, that way. Gotcha. I think that's good enough. And the arrow goes like this. Nice! Now let's see if I can do the same thing over here. So we got a 3/4 square, a plus, and then a left-facing triangle. Okay. Easy. Don't go see the new Mummy movie with Tom Cruise. It sucked ass. Well, I wasn't going to go see it because my boy Brendan Fraser isn't in it. And it looked like junk. I don't like, I like the original Universal monster movies, and I think this is a slap in the face, so no thanks. No Brendan, no watch. Yeah, they were supposed to like make this giant cinematic universe for all the Universal monsters. It was initially supposed to start with Dracula Untold, which I did see. It wasn't that bad of a movie, but it wasn't like anything to write home about. But that was supposed to be the first one, but I guess it didn't do well successfully, so they scrapped that one. Now the Mummy is supposed to be the start of it, but who gives a shit about the Mummy? Like, why would you want to have the Mummy be like a superhero? That doesn't make any sense. So yeah. They're gonna do what they're gonna do to try and make money. And there's been like 3 or 4 Frankenstein movies that have come out recently, so I don't know if they count as part of that, or if they're just gonna make it their own Frankenstein movie. I'm just gonna stay out of it. I'm gonna stay out of it entirely, because I still have the old ones, and they're good enough for me. Phalig key. Okay, let's go save my game. Real quick. The only Marvel movies I watched were like Guardians of the Galaxy and Deadpool and Logan. I really liked Logan. But yeah, I don't watch like any of the Captain America, Thor, Spider-Man stuff. Not interested. Oh yeah, I remember. This is what I was talking about yesterday. This is the one thing that I remember. There's the chain is missing a link. No, don't take it, because if I take it, there's a monster that's going to come out and kill me. This is the one thing I remembered from my last time playing this game, is that I have to put that ring on before I can take that dagger. Yeah, a monster will come out and kill you. Well, there you go. I remembered something for a change. He's going to try and get out. Nicely done. No Monster Madness. I don't know if I could do movie reviews. I watch a lot of movies. But the people who own the movies are even more sticklers with like content ID and copyright than video games. With video games, at least I can get by with original gameplay and the commentary that goes over it. Like using clips from movies, like it's such a touchy thing on YouTube. Even for like non sequitur cutaway gags, like those are not the easiest thing to get away with. Jelly bellies. Do I want to open the bag? Yeah. It's the one nice thing in the entire game. Key of Bether. Okay, so if I play this VHS tape, it's going to give you all of Alessa and Cheryl's background.
What is it? Still has an unusually high fever. Eyes don't open. Getting a pulse, but just barely breathing. Her skin is all charred. Even when I change the bandages, the blood and pus just start oozing through. Why? What is keeping that child alive?
I don't know. I think there's enough movie reviewers out there. There's probably a lot of game reviewers out there too, but I just try to find my own little niche and run with that. I could do movie-style vlogs, but like if I'm talking about modern movies, there's just a dime a dozen modern movie reviewers that do vlog styles. It's just that kind of thing is low effort. Not necessarily bad. Like I watch people who do that. That'll just like, you know, talk about a movie. But I don't know. I don't think I would have anything to contribute in that medium. Video games are mostly my thing. Okay, gotta turn off the generator, run upstairs, grab the key. And then I think there's like one little spot down here that I push forward on. Invisible children. So I heard the theory that Alessa was like into this taxidermy with all the different butterflies, and one of them's supposed to be a moth. And there's symbolic things here for her nightmares. Like she drew all the enemies. I think that's supposed to be the lizard. One of those is the monkey men. They're the annoying flying things, but I think that also might be Samael. There's her dress. Short black hair. Old fairy tales, yeah. So this is what connects it all. All the manifestations, at least. I'm getting tired of these guys. Okay, and now we're gonna go out these doors. Or no? I need to go to the second floor. I wonder if he picked up any of those jelly beans off the floor and gave him a taste. I would. I'd do it. Okay. I don't have a map, so I'm just wandering around blind. Ghostly flashbacks. Okay, up to the second floor we go. Or not. Oh, it doesn't work because the generator's out. Well, duh. Hold up. I don't have a theater degree, Nuker. I was originally going to go for one out of high school, but I didn't. I was too smart for that. I was going to go for one, but I didn't. I talked myself out of it. And the reason why I talked myself out of it is because I went to a party at this college I was going to go to. And I was talking to some of the alumni in the program that I was going to enter. And I was like, hey, are you finding any good acting jobs? Are you finding any jobs at all? And they're like, no, I'm just kind of a waiter. Kind of not doing anything. And, no, I'm not knocking them or anything, but I was just like, this is probably not a good investment of my time. I was like, anytime I've acted in my life, I've never needed any sort of degree to do it. I mean, like, look at any actor on television. Nobody had a degree when they went out and auditioned for something. They either had talent or they didn't. So yeah, I kind of refocused my life at that point. Kind of refocused everything. No theater degree for me. Nicolas Cage didn't need a degree to get in anywhere in life. Well, he was born a Coppola, so he just got lucky. But I believe he still would have made it. He still would have been talented enough to appear in something. But it definitely helped that he was a Coppola beforehand. No doubt about it. Is it this door then? Jeez. I'm running out of doors. Okay, I don't think this elevator works though, does it? No, because I turned off the generator. Just gotta find my way up to that second floor. Yeah, Nicolas Cage worked on Wild at Heart, which is a very good Lynch movie. One of his most bizarre. I can't say it's his most bizarre, though. He and Laura Dern. Get me up to that second floor. Or, is it here? Here it is. Sweet. Okay. Now I gotta go back the way I came. Okay, and I think it's this way? think I have to turn back on the generator, which is nice. Here we go.
Everything is going according to plan, sheltered in the womb.
But it's not done yet. Half the soul is lost. That is why the seed lies dormant.
He's my favorite voice actor in the entire series.
Soul remains captured in that husk. Is buried deep down in the subconscious.
Are you trying to say it won't work? That wasn't our agreement.
No, these are just stalling tactics. If we lend a hand, we will be able to get power. Never fear, the promise shall not be broken.
But the power we could draw now will be very real. Almost nothing.
I don't know if that's an Asian American, one of the Japanese developers, or somebody trying to do a really bad Marlon Brando, but I love that voice actor.
Feeling this child's pain, it's sure to come.
But that will take time.
Ouroboros. Okay, now I gotta insert all the symbols I have. I think I got them all. Yeah, I think I got them all. Amulet of Solomon. Okay, so we're at the last boss fight. I'm not going to insert the dagger just yet. I'm going to tell you why. As soon as this music quiets down a little bit here. Alright, so I heard a rumor, and this is a rumor I've heard for years. I've never been able to confirm this, so I'm going to do it right here on stream. So the last boss fight is Samael. He's the demon god that they've been trying to summon the entire game, right? So he's a flying enemy, and I heard that if you have no ammunition on you, none whatsoever, that it'll skip the boss fight and you won't have to fight him at all. So what I'm about to do is just shoot a bunch of ammo, just waste all my ammo until it's gone, walk in that room, and see if I win the game. If not, I'm completely fucked. Oh, can I discard ammo? We'll try. No, you can't discard it. You can't discard it. You just have to use it. I heard the reason why is because they didn't want to let a player get into an unwinnable condition. I guess you can use melee against every other boss in the game, so you'd still technically be able to beat them. I got a lot of ammo, by the way. Okay, we're out of shotgun. 2 more. Hunting rifle will be really quick. It doesn't even have a sound effect. Oh man. I'm gonna feel embarrassed if I can't if I can't win. But I do want to try it because I've never tried it before. Samael's pretty easy though, because you just waste all your hunting rifle into him and he dies. But I think it would be really silly just to win. Okay, so I think I'm out a hunting rifle. I got 215 bullets to spend. Alright, here we go. Yeah, the music is fairly loud, so I guess it is overlapping a little bit. Oh my god, it's doing it again. I don't think it anticipated you to be firing off all these rounds here. And I just broke the music. I just broke the music. No sounds whatsoever. Except for that annoying tinnitus hum. Well, the game's still running, so I think we're good. I shot the game right in the music. Okay, so Wild Potato is saying that I have to survive for 40 to 120 seconds before the boss dies on his own. I'm sure I could do that. I got plenty of health drinks. I apologize for that ringing sound. Hopefully the sound will come back in the next room. Oh, it came back the moment I stopped shooting. Oh, I still got 70 bullets left. Let's see if I can do it again. Hello, Hidden Fangs. Yes, I'm at the very last boss fight. There's a trick that I'm trying to do. The game allows you to win if you have no ammo, but you just got to run around and survive for 40 seconds. So I'm going to do that. Calling into the stream after I beat the game and then go watch Bethesda's conference. I think that starts at 10 p.m. actually. So I broke the music again. Oh, I think I'm out. Let's see if the music comes back. Oh, when I go into the music... Oh, okay, here we go. That's how I know I'm out. I'm gonna save on a second file, just in case. Because that would suck. Alright, here we go, guys. I'm gonna go in with just the kitchen knife. I'll pop one of these. And let's do this. Oh, man.
Do what Mommy tells you now. I just want you to lend me a teeny bit of your power. That's all. No. I don't want to do it. It will make everyone happy, and it's for your own good, too. Oh, but Mommy, I just want to be with you. Just two of us. Please understand.
Please understand.
Yes.
Rest in peace.
Maybe Mommy has been wrong. Mommy! Why didn't I see this before? There's no reason to wait. Herein lies the mother's womb, containing the power to create life. I could have done it all myself. Mommy?
Yeah, if this doesn't work, I'm in for a really wild ride.
I was shocked to realize the talisman of Metatron was being used. In spite of the lost soul returning at last. Just a little longer and all would have been for naught. It's all because of that man. We must be thankful to him. Even though Alessa has been stopped, his little girl has to go. What a pity.
Freeze! What in the devil's name? Ugh.
Dahlia.
Well, well, well. To think you'd make it this far.
Where's Cheryl? What have you done to her?
What are you talking about? You've seen her many times, restored to her former self.
I'm in no mood for jokes.
Don't you see? She's right there.
That's absurd.
You are the only one who thinks so.
Why? Why are you doing this?
It's been a long 7 years. For the 7 years since that terrible day, Alessa has been kept alive, suffering a fate worse than death. Alessa has been trapped in an endless nightmare from which she never awakens. He has been nurtured by that nightmare, waiting for the day to be born. That day has finally come. The time is nigh. Everyone will be released from pain and suffering. Our salvation is at hand. This is the day of reckoning, when all our sorrows will be washed away. When we return to the true paradise. My daughter will be the mother of God.
Here we go. Get ready to set that timer. 40 to 120 seconds.
Return things to how they were before.
Kaufman!
Did I ask for this? Nobody uses me. You won't get away with this.
Gangster.
Your work is over. We don't need you. What do you think you can accomplish by coming here?
My, aren't we getting cocky? Bet you can't see this.
A glophitis. I kept calling it the glottis. A glophitis. That's what it's called.
You all, well, kept you busy.
Like epiglottis.
And there's more where this came from.
Stop it!
Yeah. Why don't they use their force powers just like they did before? Why did Kaufman's bullet work and not Sybil's?
Huh? What the?
Yeah. It's the Baphomet. 40 seconds on the timer. Where did Kaufman go? Help me out, man. 40 seconds. Did he die? Did he just die? That wasn't even 40 seconds. I thought I would have to survive. He just dies. It's true. The rumors were true. All of them. Good end. Sure, I'll take your demon baby out of here. That worked out for me before. Yeah, where did Kaufman go? There's Sybil. Oh, there he is. Okay, there's Lisa. She's dragging him to hell. Alright then. That's where she went. She didn't melt into a puddle of blood after all. I gotta say, it's been a long time since I beat the original Silent Hill, but I still like it. It's got its flaws, it's got some inconsistencies, and the logic's all over the place, but if you ignore all that, just say magic, demonology, evil spirits, whatever you want to go with, or just look at it like a B movie, it's pretty damn good. Yeah, Masahiro Ito. He's got some great drawings. There's Yamaoka, my boy. Oh, so Yamaoka didn't create the final song in the game. Okay. Oh, the gag reel's gonna come up soon. I think. Yeah, the bad ending has the Spanish song. Stars. Michael G. Didn't even get his full name. So this is kind of a rehash. They've used this same CG twice. The first one, you see it like in the intro to the game, where it's like Harry and his wife finding Cheryl, and then they swapped it out with Sybil in this ending. You know, I love the cast credits. This is such a good little thing that they added. And I love the song too. I use this in one of my videos. She looks so much like Cameron Diaz. So does Maria. Thumbs up. She's gonna, yeah, she tries to kiss the screen, if I remember. It's so creepy. His little Bruce Campbell look there. Still good. Still good. I cleared it once. I saved 31 times. 1 continue. I got 181 out of 204. 8 stars isn't too bad. So that means I got the gem, which I can use for the UFO ending, the rock drill. Well, the gas I can either use on the chainsaw or the rock drill, and I honestly like the rock drill better than I like the chainsaw. Boom, boom. Yeah, I'll save it over this one. The next sphere. Alright, guys. Thank you for joining the finale to my Silent Hill stream. It was kind of a random thing I chose to do, but I'm glad I did because it just reminded me of how much I love this game and just the series overall. And tomorrow we have Sony's conference, and I know Kojima said he wasn't going to be there or show off anything from Death Stranding, but it just leaves me with that lingering hope that we might see something Silent Hill based somewhere down the line. It might not be this year, it might not be maybe this decade, or who knows. But one day Konami's gonna fall and they're gonna sell off their license and somebody will be able to pick it back up, and I'll be around for that day, hopefully. I'd love to see Silent Hill return more than anything else. One of my favorite franchises, and I take it from the 15 people I had watching that you guys are pretty passionate about it too. So yeah, go ahead and watch Bethesda's conference tonight, but more importantly, stay up till midnight Central Time and watch Suda51 give a press conference by himself about Devolver Digital's games. I don't know what that's all about, but hopefully he might have something good cooked up for us. But yeah, this Silent Hill stream went pretty well. I feel kind of motivated to do a Silent Hill 2 stream, or maybe a Silent Hill Origins, or at least another game of the series sometime in the near future. Definitely in July, so if you haven't already, sub to the channel, check out my Silent Hill videos, check out my other videos. I'll see you all next time. Thanks for dropping by.